I do hope that Joe was to say today's going to be the OC metagame for the 2nd of 11th, so the 2nd of November, not November, October, no, November, November 2020. Yeah, we're going through a couple weeks ago, the last one we done from about a month ago, so that's where it was last time when we came here from Road to King. Still, it was 10% outlage, 10% was August, 10% was Zoo, 9% was Shadol, 6.8 was Averna Open Night, 5% was Dogmatica in vote, 5 was Sky Striker, 5.7 was Sky Striker, 5.6 is 7 is Zebra, 4.5 was Prank Kids, and 10th edition FTK was 4.5%, and then 27.3 was the most, was the other. So printer even for this week it was 1 Zebra, 1 water synchron deck, 1 Tri-Brigade Black, which sounds quite interesting. Saka's Danger Kaiju Luna deck. Yeah, that deck looks absolutely bad, but I haven't had a chance to look at it properly. 1 Silent Grey, 1 Rocket, 1 August, 1 Pendulum Magician, 1 Grinder Spiral, 1 Dragon Maid, 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Burn Abyss, 2 Zodiacs, 2 Ultra Ghosts, 4 Shadows, with 3 of them being Dogmatic Ghost Shadow, 1 being Grass, Dogmatic Matthias Shadow, Sky Striker, Standard Sky Striker list by the way, all of them. Decode Talker, 3 Decode Talker, 1 Salmon Great Decode Talker list, 5 Virginal World, 5 Prank Kid, 10 Thunder Dragon. So we're getting near the top. It's 8 Thunder Dragon, 8 Chaos Thunder Dragon with 1 Pure Thunder Dragon, 1 Chaos Grinder Thunder Dragon list, and then there's 11 Dogmatic invokes, and then Outlet at the top with 13 with 6 Outlet and 4 the grass looks greener, and then with Outlet, then Demise, eyes at 1 Outlet, and then there's 2 of those, and then 1 Zephyr, 1 Zodiac, Dogmanica with Outlet. Yeah, that, which is I think will be the worst deck. So we've got Outlet now at 18.5, and remember this is the list from. So we just had a new CNTC called Blazing Vortex. So I had a chance to sit. So this just came out this weekend. So it would just come out on Halloween, which would have been perfect for them to even try. So we've got Outreach on 18.1, and yes, they're already playing the new fusion, some of them were already. And we've got Dogmanica invoked with 15.3. Yep. Thunder Dragons are 13.9. We have got Prank Kids at 6.9. Virtual World the same rate. Yep. Decode Talker at 5.6. Same with Sky Striker and Shadow the same. Yep. And the others 22.2. So it's looking quite even. But you see, what's the best deck in the format at the moment? It's still control decks. You know, it's still control, sort of combo, could be controlled, semi-control. It's still pretty much the same problem. There is things are changing slowly, but not very much. This deck done really well in Taiwan with a 3v3 tournament, so that's a good sign with a lot of people entering. And which is good, which means things are starting to get back there. But remember, in Taiwan they had no cases. I haven't seen any cases ever since. So things are fine. Outlets are not doing very much. Most reason why I haven't got deck lists this week is because the decks are not changing very much. They're all looking pretty much the same. There's some interesting decks. There was a Skittle Dogmanager list, which done a pretty good job in the OCG, which I would say is alright, but Skittle is one of those decks, it's quite boring actually, and it doesn't seem like it does very much interaction. But it does, in some ways, in that. Prank Kids seem pretty good. They seem pretty standard, I would say. Prank Kids, we're looking forward to them in TC with the new Prank Kid Link Monster, the little dog. You need 2 of them in your extra deck. If you pull with, you need 2. So you need at least 2 of it, maybe 3, but I'll play 2 in my builds just because it's a good card to play at 2. I wouldn't play anymore. Virtual's looking pretty good in general. You can use all the deck, so hope your pulls are lucky. Tribe Gates are not doing very much. Not even Zoo's not doing very much. You don't need the Tribe Gate bit. They're good as an engine, but again, they're having the same problem as here. Not going to see very much play. So Outreach is the best deck, and DC's doing absolutely nothing, but I think it's because they got more traps they can play. Remember, they can play Skill Drain at 3, they can play all these trap heavy decks very, very well, and they can play more hand traps, so that's what Outreach are doing. Their more control is better for them. And sometimes a zombie build works them too, but how things go. Thunder Dragons do the same. These two Deco Talkers, I've got some different lists, so they got a 3 Deco Talk, which is standard, but then they've got this Salmon Great, which is a small Salmon Great list, but not very. It's like a very small salad list, so it will start to get your plays going, but it's not good like just an engine. Yeah. Sky Striker pretty much always going to do the same. Yeah. And same with Shadows, depending what variant of Shadows, it works either way, which is a good thing, not bad. Other decks seem alright, Zoo's pretty good, Ultra Ghost, and there's loads of weird one-offs like Burn the Abyss and Cyber Dragon and Dragon Maid and Grinder. Spire seems quite interesting, but remember, they still got Spire Master Plan, they can still play all these things, and especially with Grindcom, I can't match one up like now. Pension Tradition, it's fine. August, they're doing fine. Not much can change for August from here, I think, which is good. Rockets are pretty good. They're doing the same thing, but you gotta remember, MP is banned there, and Aquapain, so they can't do the same amount of combos as us we can do, but they're still doing it right there. Yeah, only one list still made. Salmon Great, doing a good job, as they would do, but it's okay though, they can play more hand traps and they can play more trap heavy, so that's good. And I wonder what this deck is, this mad deck. It's one deck, and I wonder what these are, with Sephra doing alright and stuff like that. Yeah, Sephra always seems to do well in Ocean, but not here, yeah. But it's still in the other, so it just shows not much is really changing in OCG, and we are not much changing. In fact, things are just getting worse down here in general, and in Asia it's still fine. So we'll see with next month, with December coming up, and that might be for the new year. We might see these things change all along. We might see different deck lists, so we might see not. Depends what the ban list does here. It does. You know, OCG land still depends what it does, and stuff like that. And it's be how things are going. I think not much will change still. Invasion seems like a good set, and all sets have been very good this time, but it just we haven't had much chance to play some new sets, yeah. And then they got some stuff coming up, so the next set is called Lightning Overdrive, which should be a good set, I reckon. And I hope things are going alright since then. And that's coming out in January to them, so they'll have that new set. And also they got this thing coming, GCG lands and stuff like that. Right, I hope you enjoyed about what the OCG Metagame's doing this week. I keep saying, watch your hands, we are going back to lockdown, unfortunately, by Thursday. So don't worry if I'm not the locals for a month, because we're in lockdown, so just remember that. We'll be back for after lockdown by by for locals for the. Let me check my dates. The Thursday, the 3rd. If it gets extended, it might be not until after Christmas. Okay, so hopefully things will still be able to carry on by then. Hopefully we'll find things soon. Hopefully keep your wash your hands, keep safe, stay at home, please. Keep things safe, please. Make sure no idiots do all this stuff. So hope you enjoyed today. Subscribe and watch all. And keep safe, wash your hands, and keep at home, and keep everything alright. Okay, see you in a bit. I'll meet you in the end.